Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Happy start of the work week. I hit start and my son's not out the door yet, so there's going to be some loudness for a second. I got my Focus Tea up and running. I got myself a new desk because that was necessary. The other one was really wiggly and wobbly and shaky. But that's okay because I'm still here by myself. Well, good morning, Elaine. Thank you so much for joining. Just got to get my tea ready. He's gonna be late to work. He got up like literally 2 minutes ago. I didn't know, sometimes I don't know. Um, my son usually works at 7 in the morning, and sometimes his hours change, and I don't know. So I'm not gonna try and be like, hey, should you be up? Because that waylays madness. So he was late, he's gonna be late. And it's not gonna be a fun day. Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm ready. I'm awake. I'm ready to go. Good morning, everyone. For those of you that are slowly coming in, thank you so much for joining me today. My name's Ines. I write kissing books, and I am writing my next Dragon Romantasy live on streaming apps, and I am in Act 2. I am about to enter what I call the trifail cycles. And I'm just trying to make sure everybody can see in here. I'm about to enter the trifail cycles of this book. So a trifail cycle is decline. Trifail cycles are kind of the obstacles of Act 2. They are the twists and turns that you need to get through. They are what you need to prove in order to show that you have earned the goal that you want by the end of the story. And I like threes because I like to be shown the right way, the wrong way, and then kind of a compromise. I feel like 3 shows that you've learned a lesson. So I've planned out 3 trifail cycles for this Dragon Romantasy. I've shown 3. I've planned out 3, and I have not entered any of them yet because there's still some prep work that my characters need to do. So in Act 1, we saw that my heroine, she was abandoned as a child by the dragon that is her fated mate, because he saw that she was weak, that she would not, he did not believe that she would survive. So he abandoned her on the day she was born because he saw this frail thing that he didn't think was going to last the night. And he's like, what am I supposed to do? She's not going to live. I'm not going to spend my life for a few days with this thing that's going to die. So he abandons her. She does not die. She lives, but she does have a deformity. And she has planned revenge against him for her short life, and she is in the beginning of enacting that revenge when we come upon this story. She has stolen something from him that he needs, and now she has to figure out how to use that thing that she has stolen from him. And in order to figure out how to use it, she has to basically grab 3 other things, and those are going to be my trifail cycles. But she doesn't understand how to get the things that she needs. So I need to explain it, and this chapter that I'm about to do, it's a Meet the Mentor chapter. If you are familiar with the hero's journey, the Meet the Mentor chapter is that it's meeting Obi-Wan Kenobi and Luke learning to use the Force. Or it's James Bond going to Q for that next thing that he needs, that gadget that he needs in order to thwart the bad guy. So that's where I am right now. I'm at that moment where we meet the mentor and they explain what the heroine needs to do in order to start her journey. So it's going to be a bit of world building going on. I made myself some notes. If you have been here with me for a while, I like to write in my bullet journal. I'm using a blackout bullet journal. And I like to write the SP, the scene purpose. And the purpose of the scene, this is the Meet the Mentor scene where she's going to receive some guidance. Then I write my GMC, that's the goal, motivation, conflict. My heroine's goal is to decode this tablet that she needs because that's how she's going to enact her revenge against this dragon who abandoned her. Her motivation is revenge. The conflict is that she's the task she's going to have to do, she is not physically capable of. And I don't know what the twist is. So I come from television. I come from television, screenwriting and television, and we had to contend with commercial breaks, and so there would be a twist in order to get to the commercial breaks. So that's where I am. I am going to start some 25-minute sprints to get me into this chapter. It's really a lot of world building. And a lot of times in first draft, we have a tendency to info dump. And I think that's okay in first draft. I think that's going to happen to us a lot of times in first draft. So here I am writing. I'm a writer and I'm in first draft, and it's probably going to look like an info dump. But then when I come back to second draft, I can fix it. I can make it more natural sounding. I believe when you have when info dumping is a danger that's about to happen in your book, there's ways around it, but I really can't see how to use any of those tools yet, because the main thing that I'm trying to figure out right now is what does she need to know, because I don't necessarily know that. So I am literally just going to brain dump on the page, which is just what we have to do sometimes. All the words can't be pretty all of the time. So I'm gonna get ready and get that done. So good morning again. If you're just joining me, thank you so much for being here. I'm about to run 25-minute writing sprints as I write the first draft of my next romantasy, Dragon Shifter romance. So I've got my little timer here. Let me make sure everybody can see it in the frame. Yep, everybody can see it in the frame. Okay, so I'm gonna run my little timer for 25 minutes, and I'm gonna just start blabbing onto the page. So we're gonna get started. I'm writing in Scrivener, and I write with an app called Coffeetivity, which mimics the sound of being in a coffee shop. So I'm gonna turn that on. I try not to turn it on too loud because sometimes it sounds weird on you guys' end. So I'm gonna do all of that, and I'm gonna talk to you again in 25 minutes. There we go. Coffeetivity. I use Coffeetivity on YouTube because it's free on YouTube. And on the app, sometimes it interrupts you with commercial breaks. So it gets weird. Like somebody starts talking to you. That's weird. And I don't like that. So, and I like the morning murmur. And I turn it down a bit so that it's not too loud. It's just coffee sounds in the back of my head, and that's really helpful to me. It really makes me focus in on what it is that I'm doing. All right, what am I writing? I'm always writing more than one book. With you guys, I'm writing this manuscript, and then at 8 o'clock when my writing group starts, I will be working on a different manuscript. My brain likes that. It likes, some of my friends think I have ADHD. I don't know, but that's where we are. Okay, I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna start writing. I will be back in 23 minutes. All right, notes and pen. That's fine, I'm good. I don't even have a name for the mentor. Oh, I'm awful with names. Didn't I name this person at one time and then I just didn't use her? I thought I named her. And then I didn't use her. I never named her, but I did say I was going to use. I hate names. Sorry, but I do. Names are annoying. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Again, I'm doing 25-minute writing sprints for my next Dragon Romantasy. I'm in the Meet the Mentor chapter, and I'll be back in 22 minutes and let you know how it goes. And I also have to name this mentor. She's just going to be mentor right now because I don't know what to name her. I suck at names. Anyway, start typing words, and that is your job. Uh, Good morning, guys. Let's see, I forget. No, it's here. Okay, okay. I can do this. I can do this. Let me just grab it all. Where where did I want to put this? Good morning, guys. If you're just joining, good morning, good morning. My name is Ines, I write Kissing Books, and I am writing my next Dragon Romantasy here with you guys today. I am breaking into Act 2, meeting the mentor. So if you are a writer or if you just need someone to body double you as you work, hi, welcome. Join in. We've got 13 minutes left in this 25-minute sprint. Um, Mm, mm, yeah, I know how to spell. Leave me alone. Oh, that's why it's, that was my fault. Okay, fine. Probably should do that. Yes, sometimes I have to do the little two-step when the words get stuck. Gotta shake them out. Okay, just say what you mean. Stop trying to make it pretty. Thanks, guys, for asking the co-host, but we are just chilling, just writing all the words. I'd love for you to join me if you are writing, or if there's anything that you need to do for like 25-minute sprints. Be happy to have you here. Mm, yeah. Okay, what I just did. Good morning if you're just joining me. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me as I write my next romantasy book. I'm on every Monday through Saturday from 7ish for about an hour, doing one chapter a day, drafting this my next romantasy. I started drafting a couple weeks ago from chapter one with the prologue, and now I'm in act two. I'm getting close to getting into my tri-fail cycles. A tri-fail cycle, think of it as like kind of quests that your character has to go on in order for them to achieve the thing that they are questing after in this story. But before my heroine can get to her first tri-fail cycle, there's some prep work she needs to do, and she's doing that prep work with the mentor. And then even before she meets the mentor, there's a lot of world building that has to go on. And I try never to info dump world building. I try to dole it out gently and carefully and make it a part of the story. I do it on an as need to know basis. So I don't say it until you need to know it. Because like if you're me, I'm gonna forget it. So I was doling that out. But I haven't met the mentor yet. And now I have to actually meet the mentor. So that's what I'm about to do. I don't need this anymore. I need to figure out what this mentor needs to tell them. She needs to explain where I already wrote in us. You already wrote this down. Past me is always very kind to present me. I already wrote all this in my bullet journal. So I really just need to take these notes and transpose them over. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take these notes and I'm going to transpose them over. It should take me another 25 minutes. Yeah. So let's do it. 25 minutes more. Hope you guys are having a great start to your day. Welcome, welcome. I'm so glad that you are all here joining me live as I'm writing this, or joining me on your lunch break or later in the day. I know some of you have emailed me and texted that you do that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am going to get back to it. I think I can get at least a rough draft of this in the next 25 minutes. Let's do it. you. That's what I do when I want to turn off co-host. I don't need a co-host right now. We are all having a good time, just writing our words in the quiet. Okay. Yeah, I'm just not sure how to do that. doing this right? Stop doing that. Autocorrect can be so annoying. First I don't remember. I forget. Wait, where do I have the myth? Gosh, darn it. No, no. Wait, I think it's no. Wait, yes. Okay, okay. I got this under control. All right. Okay. No, wait, no, here. Yeah, I can totally finish this in 12 minutes. Absolutely. Okay, this is making sense. This is making sense. Okay. Yeah. Ah, wait, do I need that anymore? Okay, no, we're good. Okay, I'm not done. It's messy. It's a first draft. First drafts are always messy. First drafts are always messy. It's messy, but it's almost done. But it's messy. It's also 8 in the morning, woman. But this is when I get my good words. Is at 8 in the morning. But it's still a first draft. Do I need the other? I can spend the other 9 minutes cleaning this up a bit. It's messy. It's just really messy. So in this chapter, this is my Meet the Mentor chapter. If you're following along with me, then you'll see I don't need cognitivity anymore. I'm good. Cognitivity. If you're following along with me, one, I put this outline. I crafted this outline on my Substack, and I'm following it pretty much to the letter. No, that's not true. I'm following it. I'm taking a lot of detours, but I'm following it. Um, but my point is that every chapter is a plot point, and sometimes all the time, I pull from various different plotting methods because I can't write a scene or a chapter without it having an actual purpose to it. And what I'm writing right now, what I just drafted, is the Meet the Mentor scene. And the Meet the Mentor scene comes from the hero's journey. Like I said earlier, it's Obi-Wan meeting Luke and teaching him about the Force. It's James Bond and Q giving him the latest piece of technology. It's all that. And so that's what I just did. I started it with a little bit of world building between my heroine and her mother, about the day that she was born and the dragon came and rejected her, which is the whole reason that this revenge plot exists. Then they go to the temple and they meet the mentor, who explains, it's believed that the dragon killed a god or imprisoned a god. And my heroine believes that if she finds that god and frees her, that the goddess will destroy the dragon and that will be her revenge. So that's what she's trying to do. And this priestess in the temple of the goddess finally tells the story of this goddess, because it's been chapters and we haven't gotten this. And then the priestess tells my heroine where to find all the keys that she's going to need in order to free the goddess. But it's very clunky, and it's just going to stay clunky because it's first draft, and first drafts are just clunky. At least for me, I do not write clean drafts at all, not ever. I write a mess and then I clean it up because I'm really good at cleaning things up. All right, and I still need to clean this up a little bit. It's some of it is literal vomit on the page. I'm just trying to think about tomorrow's chapter, which I know I want to be from my hero's point of view, but I'm wondering, do I want him to face this goddess, excuse me, this priestess? Because what the priestess tells my heroine is wrong, air quotes. It's not exact. One of the conceits that I have in this world is that gods have long memories, and humans, they play a game of telephone where they keep telling each other things, and it's never the correct thing. It's never exactly as it happened in the past. So I want my hero, who is the god killer, to have heard this and think that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. But there is some truth to it. And this may be a I think about it all day kind of thing. I know that that is going to be my next show. It's going to be him. Are you green or are you blue? You are green because you're a dragon. So tomorrow, my hero's name is Duke. And it's going to be, I think it's going to be, I'm going to label it a test allies and enemies scene. Because this isn't his mentor. Because she's wrong. So I want him to hear. He overhears the priestess instructions. But it doesn't necessarily go against what he's doing, because he's after the goddess too. He knows that the goddess isn't in prison, she's just asleep, and he wants to wake her up. So I think his goal is to wake Tiamat, who is the goddess. Because he wants to attain godhood. He is sick and tired of being a demigod that can die and be reborn. He wants to live eternally. But then what becomes his conflict? Well, his conflict is going to be that he has feelings for her, and he doesn't want to have feelings for her. So um uh Duke and Bennu, I've stopped even thinking about fixing the chapter that I just wrote, and I'm thinking about tomorrow. Duke and Bennu have the same goal. They have the same external goal, which is to find Tiamat. But Duke's inner conflict, external goal, but his internal conflict is his growing feelings for her, which directly goes against his want for his goal of getting godhood, because he doesn't want to have any attachments, and he can already feel an attachment growing to her. I've told you I had it all under control. So his internal conflict is feelings for his soulmate, who is frail and he believes can die at any moment, which will plunge him into another depression. Okay, how am I gonna accomplish that? That's tomorrow's problem. I'm good to go. And I've got 3 minutes left. Guys, I'm gonna cut out, because I'm supposed to be in my official writing group. So I'm gonna cut out and head over there. I still have to. I'm gonna spend a few minutes in my my actual writing group, my AM writing group, cleaning up the chapter that I just wrote before I go and write what I'm supposed to be writing. And I will be back here tomorrow to work on this Test Allies and Enemies chapter with my hero, as he, I'm not sure how he's overhearing the priestess. I'm not sure if he's going to confront the priestess. We will see tomorrow. If you are come and join me, you will see what happens too. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope that you hang out with me again tomorrow. I'll be here all week, including Christmas, because I'm a heathen. So I'll be here. I hope to see you. Bye.